Why, hello there, YouTube. This is Loudon Styles, and I'm being joined by TheMysteryOvenThing
Hi.
and RealmwarssII.
Hello, and as you probably noticed, we are all Pokemon in this discussion video. We have an adorable-looking Oshawott over here recording this call, a nice Scottish Crobat here, helping us out with something witty with a nice accent, and I am PaulKdragon's worst nightmare of Basculin, because the Pokemon Black and White team cannot destroy a single Basculin.
Oh, God.
Basculin, man.
Speaking of which, guess who we're talking about in this discussion?
PaulKdragonmaster. As if I haven't done, not enough videos about him anyway.
Oh, and you also hacked him too,
It's like a rant, a let's watch, and now a discussion video.
Well, unfortunately, the Let's Watch hasn't been uploaded yet, but I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Anyway, like Realm Wars said, today we're going to be discussing PaulKdragonmaster and just him in general and just what brought up all of what's going on now.
I also figured, before we get into, the really, big stuff that's been going around with Paul, I figured we could start up this discussion video by stating our thoughts on what do we think of PaulK? And I think I'm going to go last, considering I have a lot of stuff to say.
So, Mystery, you go first. I'll go second,
you want
and
me to
Rome
go
goes
first?
last.
Okay. Well, I'll probably have the least amount to say because, Dredd tried to get me to watch his videos and I fucking gave up because they're boring. His videos are not entertaining the slightest. He blocks people for, the stupidest of reasons. He even blocked Loudon on Skype and then unblocked him 5 minutes later.
True story. He did that.
What?
He did that. And it wasn't 5 minutes later. It was actually 12 seconds later he unblocked me.
It was like... because we called him out
like
something.
Amanda unblocked me from Skype where he's like, you got some of my respect back. What's this story?
Oh, we called him out on something and he said, fuck this, left and blocked Loudon, then just unblocked him again.
And then said I ruined his life or internet career, some bullshit like that. I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be explained later on.
Okay.
So I guess it's my turn, or?
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right. Well, you know what, Paul? I'm just going to say this right now. I'm going to say the same thing I said in my rant. For months. Yeah, and it's going on for months. Paul has never been what you considered entertaining or good in any way. And the only reason no one has ever said anything about PaulK is because they kept it to themselves, or they felt like they really didn't need to say nothing. They just kept it to themselves. And I'm the same person. I haven't said a thing about PaulK because of other things that were going on. Now that, like I said, now that I now finally have time, I decide to let out all the things that I feel is wrong with him. Like, I go off about him being a poser. It's true. He is a poser. There's so much proof about him and him being a poser. About him liking dueling. I can't tell you, there's 20 people who play Yu-Gi-Oh! That have played Yu-Gi-Oh! With PaulKdragonmaster, and they can tell me stories about how he rage quits whenever he loses, or how he's so much of a poser, or how he doesn't get that Duel Network is all about strategy, and it doesn't matter that you're using cards that you don't have in real life. What fucking point does that make?
Well, back on the point of him being a poser, in almost every one of his videos, in the tags he always has My Little Pony, PaulKdragonmaster, Brony.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I also bring up a lot how he's a poser, how he is a poser about being a brony. The tags is one of them. He puts those tags in almost most of his videos, and it's like, what's the point of that? You put them in there for no reason. And then, I told him how much of a poser he is about being a brony. He's gonna tell me, well, I have proof. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, your proof is that you're going to take a screen cap of your internet browser because you clicked on every freaking episode of My Little Pony just to prove you're a brony. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here with that. Everybody knows you're a poser. You're about as much as a brony as Steven the Master, and that's not saying nothing, because Steven the Master's a poser, too.
No, but the thing is...
It's like no hoops, GTFO.
If you have to... Why should you have to prove if you're a brony? Why should you care what people think?
Exactly. You know what a real brony says when someone says, hey, you're not a brony? A real brony would be like, meh, and keep watching My Little Pony, or whatever, go on with his day. Here's the reason why I say Paul K is such a poser and a fake when it comes to My Little Pony. He gets so defensive about it. If you're a brony, if you are actually a brony, if you know that you're a brony, bronies don't really get defensive over someone questioning them being a brony. So already, Paul, I know you're faking it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if someone goes to me, you're not a Sonic fan, I'm like, yes I am, and take like go to fucking all the Sonic wikis and websites and fucking print screen and show them. It's like, look, here's proof, here's proof, here's proof. It's like, who cares?
They keep telling you you're not a Sonic fan, you're a Metal Sonic fan. Get it right.
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm sorry, sir.
That's like someone coming up to me and saying, oh, you only like Homestuck because of the trolls. I'd be like, whatever.
Realm Wars, you don't like Basculin.
Okay. I'm a Magikarp man anyway.
The god of the sea, and we ain't talking about narwhals. Anyway. Realm, you go.
Okay. Like I said, the reason I want to go last is because I have a shit ton to say. Alright. Considering Tima and Lauren have kind of, covered a bit of the whole, he being a poser and all that, and him lying to himself, because, he obviously thinks that we're stupid and don't think that, the stuff that he's presenting is obviously, him not trying to get it for views, because, I know he's getting it for views, and you know something, his Part 6 of Borderlands kind of showed it, considering, I am not kidding, there is one part of the video where the audio and the commentary of the game and him just disappears completely for 1 minute.
Yes, it did. I remember that because I freaking saw it. I was like, what the fuck? You lazy fuck. You couldn't edit that or something?
Yeah, it's like, it looked like you rushed it out just so people could look at it. It's like, hey, I made a new video. Hey, if you give me 500 views, I'll make a video stating how I got 500 views.
Typical YouTube partner BS, except he's not a YouTube partner.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I would just like to say this, when we say popularity, we don't always mean profit. Get that out of your freaking head. Profit and popularity.
I don't know where the...
Yeah, I don't know where he gets it either, because it's like, you don't necessarily need profit to be popular. I mean, EA and Activision get a lot of profit, yet people don't really find them to be very popular. In fact, they're not really popular with anyone.
Yeah.
People bitch at them all the time.
Exactly. And it's dumb, though, because he always wants to bring that up, like, I'm not doing this for popularity or profit. Okay, first of all, I didn't say profit, you freaking moron. I said popularity and views. I don't know where you get profit from. Oh, wait, maybe you secretly want to profit off your videos? Is that why you used to have the subscribe thing on the side of your channel?
Yeah. Does he not still have that, or was I looking at someone else?
No, he took that down. He took that down when I chewed his ass out. It's gone now, but it's like, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows most of your videos you do for popularity and views. You want to be this really big guy. You want to be popular like all the other users when you have nothing going for you except an Australian accent and you trying too hard to be funny.
Yep, and now I'm going to, get a bit off of the whole him doing this shit for popularity thing to talk about the first thing I wanted to discuss, his Sprite videos. And Loudon, I did watch your video. There was one part where you said, the only decent part about it was his animation. I honestly wanted to hit you for that, because it's like, I saw nothing good about that animation.
I was trying to be nice.
Well, screw you, I don't like it when you're nice.
Because honestly, I looked at Luna Blade, I was like, all this sucks. Every bit of it. I'm just going to be nice and say, the animation's meh.
Yeah, it's like, I see a bit of his animation with that. It's like, okay, the characters are incredibly stiff when it comes to communication. And not only that, if it's not for the animation, you know, how characters enter for some weird reason, how they transition, how it doesn't look like it lines up with the scene at all, but it's also the story writing in itself. Like, supposedly there's parts of it where it's like, oh, I got photographic evidence of this. Like, wait a minute, I didn't see you even pull out a camera. And how are you communicating with this guy? I don't see earphones. How are you doing all of this?
Okay,
Like I said, he takes from every anime archetype. So when I mean anime archetype, I'm talking about animation style too.
so, like, I need you guys to clarify something for me. You see Sprite videos. As I said, I can't fucking sit through a Paul video anyway. Does he use Maple Sprite?
Yeah.
Oh, no, of course not.
Of course he doesn't. No, let me tell you something. I said it in my video, I'm going to say it again. His Lunar Blade series, which is about the only fucking thing on his channel that actually hits triple digits.
Oh, shit.
I'm not kidding you. That's the only thing that hits triple digits. That in his 4 commentaries he did. No. He basically has his little maple leaf animation story called Luna Blade, which is like every anime archetype. He takes everything from like 5 different anime shows that he enjoys, and the only reason he does maple leaf stories is because of Ariana and fucking Roasted Shoe Rises, and anyone else that's a maple leaf that likes to use maple leaf stories.
I fucking hate his Maple Story sprites.
Yeah, but now that we're done with me ragging on his Sprite videos and, you know, us getting a bit deeper into that, now to discuss the thing that kind of irritates me, because it's like, it's something I've really gotten kind of the passion into getting to, and just looking at this stuff, it's crumbling and just tearing me apart. I'm talking about his Let's Play.
Oh God, let's get to the cancer of his fucking channel right here. Let's get to that.
Okay, now, I'm not going to talk about every one of his Let's Plays, because honestly, we'd be here for fucking ever, but
yeah.
There's 3 of them that I want to really discuss about. His Afraid of Monsters Let's Play, his Rayman Origins Let's Play, and his Borderlands Let's Play.
Oh God, damn it, Realm, I tried to forget about Afraid of Monsters, and how bad that was, and how 9 times out of 10 in the parts, I'm like, Are you forcing yourself to be afraid?
Yeah, no. Like, again, the Afraid of Monsters thing is one of the videos I tried sitting through, and not only forcing himself to be afraid, I swear, he was forcing himself to die.
You see, it's like this. I was more afraid of the Let's Play than the actual game itself.
It's like, no, it's almost like he was deliberately jumping off platforms just for an excuse to scream. You know what I mean?
Just like his part 10 of Rayman Origins?
Oh,
like I said, I'll get to that.
Made himself look bad just so he can rage?
I'll get to that, but right now we're talking about this. Like, I think the biggest issue that I can point out with is the fact that it's when he brought in Blister Blood in there. Like, the big issue with that is, it's like...
He's playing a different game.
Yeah, he was playing a completely different game while Paul was Let's Playing another one, and I'm just sitting here thinking, what's the point of adding him in here if he's not going to add anything to the Let's Play? But then again, it's not like the commentary went anywhere anyway. It's like, oh, there's blood on the wall. It's like, yeah, I can see that. Tell me something I can absorb in my cerebrium.
That's the one thing that Paul does. Paul lacks any knowledge of any fucking game he plays.
You know, it's stuff that a quick Google search could mend even.
He doesn't even do that. He just goes in, blindly plays it, not really knowing what he plays. The only reason he picks the games are for obvious reasons.
And you know, it's like some parts of the game I just you know, look down on shame, because like there was a part where he was fighting a poison status effect inflicting monster, and I'm like, okay, so this guy can inflict poison status to you, so your best idea is to go after him with a melee weapon. Genius!
You are freaking dumb. God damn it, why'd you I remember seeing that, and I just sat there dumbfounded, like, why the fuck are you using a melee? You goddamn idiot!
And no, what's even better, it's like, I have a hammer as my melee weapon, despite the fact the silhouette clearly shows an axe.
It makes sense.
But okay, now since Loudon's starting to have a seizure over here from dumbfounding stupidity, let's move on to a different Let's Play. So, I'm going to be talking about one that's also really taking a toll on me. Here's Rayman Origins. It's okay, Loudon. Leave this to me. I'll make it better.
Sit in the corner, take your medicine.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, when you said that he does Let's Plays on games, even when he has no knowledge of them, his Rayman Origins LP is a perfect example, especially considering in Part 1, he admitted himself, oh, I have no idea the Rayman franchise. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but you could have at least done some research on it. I mean, hell, I hate to be stroking my own dick here, but at least I did fucking research when I did stuff for me and Loudon's Let's Play.
No.
Let me point something out here, too. I have very little knowledge of the Rayman series. I can only come up with a few of the games I've actually played, but my memory's fuzzy. I still did research on the freaking series all the way up to Raven Rabbits and beyond.
Yeah,
what's the big fucking deal about you not big? Go on.
Sorry. It's just the thing I really have a problem with. It's a kind of throwback game, Rayman Origins, if you know what I mean. It's sorry to be a Sonic fag here, but it's like I've seen a lot of Let's Plays of Sonic Generations where nobody knows a fucking thing about Sonic and they have no idea what they're doing, and it's like I just want to bang my head against a wall. Like what?
I'm the same way with Paul's video. I know what you're talking about because it's like there's some parts of the game where it's like, hey, I get this kind of an homage. In fact, they did this in the past Rayman games, and it's like Paul doesn't mention that. I'm like, really? You didn't mention that? Come on.
Here's something funny. Supersonic 407 doesn't even know much about Rayman Origins, but he went through that and went, okay, I may not know much about this game, but even I know that this is this and that is that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, well, you see the thing with Loudon, you know, where you said that you may not have, your knowledge on the series is fuzzy. I think of it like this. I'm the one with most of the knowledge on most of the franchise, and you're the one who actually is able to instruct most of the things about the game, actually. You know, I think that's where it works out, you know. I, focus on some of the past stuff that leads up to Rayman Origins, and you're the one who's able to tell people, what's going on in the game and how this stuff is structured up. Paul doesn't do any of that in his videos, even with his special guest, Wicked Art Addict. There,
okay,
now I memorize.
Let me point something right now about. I'm sorry, but let me tell you something about that guy. He was basically that retarded puppy sitting in the sidelines laughing at just about anything. He did nothing for that Let's Play. Nothing. He only brought up like one bit of information about Rayman, but it was about the old games. And then that was it.
Well, no, you see, my problem with that is, like, I actually would have liked that if it wasn't really vague. And, he actually, did it twice, but, like, again, both things were, like, really vague. Like, the first thing he brought up was, like, oh, I played the original Rayman on the PS1, and this game is really like that. I'm like, okay, really? Like, the only actual thing that he brought up was, like, oh, if you're talking about which games are more fair, it kind of depends on how you look at it, because it's, like, if you want to look at endurance aspect and Origins is less forgiving because you don't have a health bar in that game, but if you're looking at lives aspect, the first game is less forgiving because it has a life system, but that was like the only thing he brought up. And then he mentioned about how, Rayman 1 and Rayman 2 are like two different games because one's 2D and one's 3D. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock, I can see that myself.
Yeah, but here's the sad part about it. Even though he was vague as fuck on Rayman itself, he gave more information than Paul.
Here's my big issue with that. It's like, okay, you have a guy who clearly states that he has knowledge on the Rayman series, and you're not asking him
ask him something
from the series at all to help you with your LP. Why?
Because he doesn't want the other guy to speak more. He wants to be in charge of the Let's Play.
Yeah, because as we know, we obviously need more Australian kids screaming like a banshee.
Yeah, we definitely need you screaming like a motherfucking banshee and lying to your audience that you are entertaining and you make up your own jokes. Bullshit, I've seen your Let's Play. You rip off more from Team 4-Star than the average commentator rips off Nostalgia Critic. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, that was one of my big issues with his Rayman Origins review. The fact that he brought nothing to the table, and just like his other Let's Plays, the commentary went nowhere. Speaking of which, that's just like his Borderlands Let's Play. It went nowhere.
Let me say this right now. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Am I the only one that gets kind of irritated and pissed off and go, why the fuck are you doing 5 or 6 different Let's Plays at the same time?
Oh, yeah.
I can kind of see that as, your issue, because it's like he's trying to juggle, each and every Let's Play between each other. And, I think, if he focused more on one Let's Play at a time, he would probably be able to work with it a bit more. But it's like, no, he clusterfucks himself.
Exactly. You can't do that. Like, how many videos does he upload a day?
3 to 5.
Like, you
3
can't
to 5
do
a day.
that. That's a complete clusterfuck. No one's gonna watch it. That's why you don't get as many views as you'd like. Well, other than the fact that you're fucking boring.
Oh, and it's probably also the reason why in your part 6 of that Borderlands review, the audio and commentary disappeared for like 1 minute.
Because you wanted to get the video out so damn badly because you apparently had some imaginary deadline that you couldn't freaking check your damn video to see if the audio or anything else was out. See, this is why I have such a problem with him putting out 6 different Let's Plays at the same time. You churn out videos for the sake of churning out videos, yet you don't even pay attention to the freaking quality or what you're doing in your video, which leads to shit like that where the audio and everything is gone for a minute because you are lazy. You are a lazy cunt when it comes to editing anything.
And Loudon, some people could translate that, him just trucking out videos as a way to say, give me views.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. But guess what, Sailor Moon Red 1 Incarnate? That shit ain't gonna happen.
That could be his intention to get more views, but the opposite is what's gonna happen if you keep churning videos out like that. People are gonna lose interest faster.
Here's the funny thing. His Rayman Origins Let's Play, he was actually getting some attention to it about 3-4 parts in until...
And then it stopped.
And then it stopped. Here's how it stopped. Realm and myself bringing out a Let's Play for BlazBlue of Rayman Origins. 3 parts are out, and those 3 parts had more information about the series than his 4 to 5 parts of Rayman Origins, and then everybody starts seeing how to do a Let's Play, and what Paul's doing is the exact opposite.
You see, that's where research gets you, buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you see, I would also like to discuss, my issues with his Borderlands review, with his commentary and stuff like that, when he's talking about, like, getting new weapons. This is my problem with it. Ooh, this is a good sniper rifle. This is a bad one. Gonna sell. I'm like, okay, you mind telling me why we're keeping some of these rifles and why we're getting rid of them? Just so I know what I'm working with in case I want to get this game. Like, the thing is...
Explain, motherfucker. God.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you see, here's the thing. When you're doing a Let's Play on a game, there are chances where you're going to run into a person who probably has not played the game and might not be interested in it. And if you're not going to inform anything about the game, the story, the controls, or anything of that sort, then what's the new guy going to get out of your Let's Play? Nothing.
Exactly.
And he'll go to somebody else who's doing the exact same Let's Play you're doing, but doing it better. Maybe I should get Borderlands and do a Let's Play on that.
Oh, geek, we got a new BlazBlue Com video. like no scrags,
and suddenly the 5 people watching Paul's Let's Play vanished.
And it's so sad that's probably the case. There's only like 5 or 6 people that watch his Let's Plays, because it's funny, he has like 500-something subscribers, and only... about 30 of them watch his Let's Plays.
Yeah, no, he has about 100 more subscribers than me, but just about all of mine watch my videos. You need to try and keep your audience entertained.
Well, you see, we know why that works with you, Tima. It's because you roboticize most of yours, so they follow your orders.
Oh, yeah, okay, there's that too.
I got 3 words as to why Paul has so many subscribers.
Sub for sub.
Exactly.
I knew it! Give me my cookie!
Sub for sub. It points out. It just points out there. How can you have 500 subs? I mean, I'm just saying, if he has 500 subs, most of his videos should be getting at least 80 to 100 views per video.
Which, again, could be, him just wanting attention. Because it's like, hey, subscribe to me so people think I have a huge fan base.
Exactly. When you don't, you only have, 2-3 people that watch your Let's Plays.
Yeah, it's like sub for sub. Isn't that the stuff I used to do in my fag days in 2008?
Yes, for sub.
I never had any fag days, sir. I've always been awesome.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But, concluding my thoughts, is like, thank God, because, it's like, it's mainly been me, ranting my living heart out, summoning my inner young blood here, but, that's basically my thoughts on Paul's videos. Like, his Let's Plays suck. His Sprite videos suck. His commentary videos suck. Practically nearly everything he does is just riddled with ass wine.
That's a good example. That's good. I'm going to use that now. Use that one of my videos. Somebody's video.
Alright. So, yeah, now that we're done expressing our thoughts about this, anyone want to talk about, the recent stuff that's been happening, the supposedly loud and hacking PaulKdragon Skype account?
Okay. Here's the sad part about that. I kind of ruined it and told Paul that I didn't hack it, and how the hell could I? Now note this, what I just said. Apparently, he went to Realm and said, I couldn't believe Loudon hacked my account. Wait a minute. Didn't I just tell you that you're a gullible asshole and I didn't hack you and you believed me? And now, the moment Adam had that video, fucking wow. And before I even get to Paul, let me get to a few more people. Let me get to Hidden Chambers.
Well, actually, before you do loud, I think I can understand why Paul forgot. He obviously suffers under short-term memory loss.
Hey Paul, I'm just something for you after you finish watching this video. Go look in the dictionary. They don't have the word gullible in there. I'm just saying.
He's probably too freaking lazy to pick up a dictionary, just like he's too fucking lazy to actually put godforsaken effort in his videos.
Probably can't fucking read.
Emot, please hug me. I know I'm a masculine with fins, but...
I'll wrap you.
I won't kill you. Oh, God.
Okay, go ahead, Loudon. Talk shit about Hidden Chambers. I'm not gonna stop you.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna give myself a disclaimer. Warning, the following things I'm going to say are probably gonna be really mean, really hurtful, really heartless, and I'll probably lose 10 subscribers for what I'm about to say. Or I'm gonna get a lot of hate comments for this.
I'm just gonna say this before you begin. I'd like to add another disclaimer. Realm approves of all of this.
Okay. Hidden Chambers, you were a dumb bitch when you were Korshaw, and you're a dumb bitch now. You have got to be the most gullible, brain-dead, beaver-mouth, self-centered, air-headed ditz that you actually believed that I would hack Paul's account. Okay, anybody with a functioning brain, how the fuck would I hack Paul's account, if his Skype account no less, how could I do that if I don't know his email? See, Hidden Chambers, first of all, this is my problem what I have with you. First of all, you would believe anything. If someone told you the sky was blue and rainbow-colored shit was falling down the sky, you would believe it. Just like how you believe that the Archfiend used his YouTube money to get hookers. Wow, you're dumb.
If you were to give her a bag of shit and tell her a cheeseburger was in there, she'd eat the bag of shit for the cheeseburger.
Yeah, pretty much. And the thing is, it's not even that. Here's the other part that I have such a problem with her. She is subconsciously a conceited cunt. Subconsciously, I think she's conceited because half the time she writes comments, it's just her wanting to hear herself talk. It really is.
Agreed.
Because every fucking time you open your mouth or you type a word, it's just you wanting to hear yourself. Because if any sane human being that reads your comments, they would look at this and go, what the fuck are you smoking? Because seriously, you say nothing. You write a freaking damn near 10-page essay, and those 10 pages don't amount to jack shit. You are the only person I know that contradicts themselves every other sentence. And seriously, When Adam put that video up, I actually said, $10, Hidden Chambers is gonna actually believe this shit because she has a problem with me, and I know she has a problem with me, so she's gonna believe this in some way, shape, or form, like a freaking idiot. Oh, guess what? She believed it.
Okay, hold on, Loudon. Here's your cash.
Thank you.
There you go, my Oshawott. Now you can buy yourself orange
Yes.
Power of the Oshawotts, motherfucker. Anyway.
Respect you.
Yes, but, yeah, that's basically, and, I'm gonna sound like I'm dick sucking off of Loudon, according to, someone like Korshaw, considering, she hates Loudon, so I'm just gonna, assume the obvious and say, like, maybe she doesn't like black people.
Oh, God. Here we go.
So, yeah, it's like, I've seen the comments she writes too, and not just that, I've seen her rant videos, and most of the time I'm just sitting here thinking, what are you saying? Like, is there...
Oh, by the way, let me put this out there too. You talk about that your Hidden Chambers account is just for poetry. Get the fuck over yourself, you lying cunt. Everybody knows you fucking make other...
Oh, no. Apparently, I saw a comment somewhere where she placed that, and, apparently she said, like, oh yeah, it's for poetry, but I also put rants there too for the people who want them. Like, so it's not just for poetry.
Exactly, so why even... Like I said, she contradicts herself every sentence afterwards.
Okay. Okay, hold on. What's this video subject again?
Oh, no, it's about Paul K, but it's also about the video in general and just and to anybody that actually believed that, y'all are really stupid.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, Hidden Chambers, contradicting yourself every second. Does that mean she gets a bag of money?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'll just
it wasn't just Hidden Chambers. There was also GamerLink or whatever.
Yeah, and that Elfin Lee guy had a bit of a dispute with him too. If you saw the comments, which were hilarious and awesome.
But the sad part about this is that I told Paul that I didn't hack his account. I told Paul he's gullible and dumb to believe that, because how could I even do that? But the moment the video's out, he fucking goes to Realm and goes, oh, I can't believe Loudon hacked me. And it's like, you dumb... What? And here's another thing. Nobody hacked Paul's account. Young Arthur Adam edited the Skype messages and convinced him that his stuff was hacked.
Oh, it was just edited? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna be countering, a little thing that Hidden Chamber said, like, oh, the evidence you presented here seems logical enough. I'm like, bitch, please. Skype messages are easily forgeable. Like, I could easily take, like, Firebird's comment right here and make it sound like he's saying, I suck dicks.
Yep.
No, but the thing is as well, that's fucking stupid. Look. When someone edits your message, there's a little fucking pencil icon to the side. You hover over it, and you can see who edited it and when. It's not hard.
But there you go. See, I just forged Firebird Skype messages. I just said he likes to suck dick.
Exactly. You see how easy that is? And for the people that knew it was a fake, y'all are awesome, really. But the ones that believed it, wow, y'all are dumb.
Yeah, no, you see, it's like this. Morgan knew it was a troll.
Morgan.
Oh, okay, hold on. Give me a minute. Oh, shit. Morgan Hedge Lioness. This is the same Morgan. Morgan Hedge Lioness, who was with Testa Lioness, and was, boot, derp, out there, knew it was a troll.
She's getting better now, I'll just say that. She's getting a little better.
Yeah, she is. So I guess that just kind of proved if Morgan could figure out that it was a fake, y'all have no fucking excuse. Y'all
it's like this. I didn't even need to look at the tags to know it was a troll video. Like, while I was watching this with, like, Rainstar and Ryan, I heard a bit of snickering when Paul started talking. Like, wait a minute. What the fuck is that? I rewinded a bit. I'm like,
couldn't hold himself. Sorry, if I was in that chat too, I would laugh my ass off. I can't.
It's like the people who believed him, and it's like, oh, I can't believe Loudon blackmailed you. It's like you're following a guy who doesn't even know what the definition of blackmailing is. Like, this is the definition of blackmailing. Blackmail involves a type of message that involves threatening someone to do something. What those comments were not threats whatsoever. It sounded more like, impersonations and edits of a comment want. Now, if they were to say, hey, Paul, if you don't give me your credit cards, I'll rape dogs and I'll put your face on them and upload them all over Facebook, that would be blackmail.
Yeah, Paul, while you're looking up the word gullible in the dictionary, you might want to look up the word blackmail too.
Yeah, and contrary to popular belief, blackmail does not mean a black guy sending you mail, even though most of us would like to think that.
Because everyone wants to believe in the dumb. Oh, and, you know, I actually got to talk to Paul. Here's the funny part. Paul actually believed that I made my rant video due to those messages that were left, when it's clear that I said in the rant video I didn't have time, and I put Paul on the back burner until it was finally until I finally had time to make a video on him.
Short-term memory loss.
Exactly. Or maybe he didn't even bother to watch my entire video in general. And you know what, Paul? I don't give a damn what you say. I don't care if you can come up to me and talk about you're not a poser, you're not this, you're not that. Quit lying to yourself and lying to me, because I'm not you. I'm not stupid. I'm not airheaded. I don't have short-term memory loss. I don't have any of that. I freaking know what you're doing. I can see through you. There's a bunch of people that can see through you, but for some reason, no one has said anything about it. You'd be very surprised until me. I'm not trying to. If it sounds like I'm stroking my penis, then fuck you. Maybe I am. But no. But think about it. No one said anything about Paul for quite some time, until KdragonMaster, but nobody said it to him point blank in a video.
I mean, I know TOG made one video on him, but it really didn't start then. But I think this whole thing started, like, as soon as, like, you and me started looking at his LPs, and we were like, wow, these are utter garbage. It's like he's the Australian equivalent to iJustine.
Yeah, pretty much. He is. And what's funny is that he makes fun of iJustine.
It's like a ditto fighting a ditto. See what I'm doing here? Since we're all Pokemon.
Oh my god. I think I'm just gonna. It's official. The summer of making videos about PaulKdragon has begun.
Yes. Videos will fly from all over the interwebs.
Everybody.
In fact,
state your opinions about this man.
Yeah, the funny thing is, me and that Elfin Lee guy were, like, talking a little bit, outside the internet, and me and him are actually, well, not much me, but, he brought up this little thing, it's like, I want to do a Let's Watch on one of Paul's videos, and he wants me to pick out which one it is, so I'm going to get him a really good one.
Oh, God. Is it the Silent Hill one?
No, it's probably gonna be one of the three that I mentioned that I had the biggest issue with. Probably, either Afraid of Monsters or Borderlands.
Oh, yeah.
You and Ryan already have Rayman Origins.
One more thing to add to the just doing videos for popularity thing. He did a Let's Watch on Team 4-Star, enough said.
Yes.
Oh yeah, here's the funny part. He showed that to everybody, and then everybody thumbs the video down and said, what the fuck's wrong with you? Literally, they did that. They were like, Paul, you're dumb. What the fuck's wrong with you? Thumb the video down, and he took it down. He took the video down after showing his friends, and everybody disagreed with it and was like, this is dumb. Which leads me to believe, and I hope would happen, I hope he Heroes his channel after all these videos. I hope. Because seriously, if he's going to be such a sensitive little pussy about it and pretend to be this obnoxious jackass and pretend he's all cool and shit, but he can't back it up because the moment someone makes a shot at him, he has a problem with it, he doesn't deserve to have a channel, period. Just saying.
Yeah, it's criticism of the internet. It's like, someone made a video about me, I'd be like, oh, who cares? But he definitely did not take that video loud and did on him well.
No, he didn't. In fact, he calls me a fuckhead because he thinks I ruined his life or some bullshit. Fuck you. You have a life.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm about done.
Yeah, same here. Realm Wars.
I hate this thing.
Due to technical difficulties, our good friend Realm Wars Dirt.
All
So,
right.
final thoughts?
Basically, my final thoughts, but, before I begin with this, it's like I like to say this, hey, Kiln gives you facepalm, but PCs are so amazing, why the fuck does mine keep crashing? And if you're gonna say, oh, it's the evil corruption of Apple, suck my dick, please. You can suck my dick. Anyway, so all I have to say about Paul is he is a terrible Let's Player. Like, with this Let's Play, I'd rather watch iJustine's Let's Play on Portal 2.
Oh,
I'd rather watch Nostalgia Critics LP on Bart's Nightmare.
Fuck.
With his reaction video he did on Team 4-Star, I'd rather watch a reaction video from Snap Commentaries. And with his commentaries in general, I'd rather watch any typical doofag commentator, because at least they have some kind of class.
I'd rather watch Guptil89's videos from his first to his last one than watch a Let's Play of PaulKdragonmaster.
Which is funny, because he did a one-shot on him.
Which is also funny because that video sucked too.
Yeah.
How could you fuck up a one-shot on Guptil89? Okay, whatever.
But, anyway, I think that's really all for me to say. I mean, I thought Paul in the past was an okay guy, but, seeing the stuff that he's doing now, the shit the content he's been posting, the fact that, he's being so ignorant towards people who actually, have a disagreement with what he's doing, or they just don't like what he's doing in general, and sometimes blocking people for no reason just because they say, hey, you ought to have done this because it was bad and it affected your LP. It's like, again, that shows more proof that you don't care what other people think. You just want them to watch your shit, which makes you come off as an attention whore, something you keep denying yourself of being. I know that I keep running around in a circle with this, but seriously, it all leads back to point A. The state of denial, going all the way back to Paul just being a denying little shitface. I am done here.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I am unleashing my inner young blood here, like I said, because honestly, this irritates me as shit. I need a drink!
God.
Get your Jack Daniels.
I'm good.
Yeah, he's good. So, you want me to go or you go, mister?
Oh, is it my turn? I don't have much to say. Just, Paul, take some fucking criticism, learn something, try to improve for fuck's sake, or failing that,
Yep.
just...
The thing that you say that Joshua needs to do.
Yes, you don't do it? Okay. Rome, you said Paul was an okay guy and all that. Now, here's the thing. Months ago, I was pretty much like everybody else, and I saw how crap he was, but I didn't say nothing. And like I said, I had my reasons for not saying anything. Other shit in my life. Like college. Now I decided to unleash all of this. The problem is, Paul, what I've seen from you and what nobody else seems to want to say or bring up is the simple fact that you put this front. You have this front of you being this I don't give a fuck hard ass with an Australian accent. You pose yourself out as this internet BAMF when you're nothing like that, because last I remember, a BAMF doesn't bitch when someone criticizes them or insults them even still. And also, every video you ever do is utter crap. And basically, you do those videos for the sole purpose of going, am I cool yet, guys? Your commentaries. Am I cool yet, guys? Your Luna Blade series. Am I cool yet, Roshitsu? Am I cool yet, Rihanna? Am I cool yet, everybody that does Maple Leaf? Your Let's Plays. Am I cool enough to be the next Chugga Conroy? No!
It's all shit to fit in.
And also, you always ask, like, how are you a ripoff of Chugga Conroy? Let's see, every freaking video that Chugga Conroy does that gets immensely popular, you somehow do. Every time Chugga Conroy has the big epic, no, what you have, dropping an F-bomb raging.
See, another thing you bring that up, it's like, yeah, you say that, oh, Chugga Conroy just happens to get really popular by doing a Let's Play of this game. He's like, oh, I want to do a Let's Play on this too. For example, he wanted to do a Let's Play on Okami, Zelda, Wind Waker, some of the Paper Mario games. It's like funny, didn't Chugga Conroy do these from getting real and got really, really popular from them? And
Exactly.
then, of course, here's the best part of all, considering some people go, oh, well, that's probably a coincidence. Well, you see, it's like this. PaulKdragon has a 50 facts about myself tag video. You want to know what the funny thing is? So does Chugga Conroy. Coincidence? I think not.
If that doesn't prove him being a Chugga Conroy ripoff, I don't know what does.
Well, I don't think he's, attempting to try to rip him off, but it's like he wants to be like him. That's what I know.
That's what I said in my rant. He wants to be like Chugga Conroy. But like I said, and I'm going to say it again, he'll never be like Chugga Conroy because Chugga Conroy actually gives a shit about the content he puts out. He actually puts godforsaken effort in his videos, and he actually cares about doing Let's Plays. He doesn't lie to himself and his audience saying, oh, I do this for fun. I do it as a hobby, as an entertainment. I'm not doing it for popularity. No, Paul, you are doing it for popularity. Quit lying to me and yourself. I'm not your little brain dead pissant friends.
And
I'm not that one derp sounding motherfucker in your goddamn Rayman Origins Let's Play. I'm not that dumb. And neither are half your audience.
And I'm just gonna say, to end this off, considering I know this has been going on for quite some time, but please stay with us, people, because honestly, this is something really big that we really want to get off our chest. But I think I'm just gonna finish off with saying this to the people like Paul, Korshal, and maybe Gamer Link 5 who think that Loud is such an arsehole for doing all this stuff. It's like, oh, he's a guy who I could never find respect for, even with his little video that he made. I'm just gonna say this: since Youngblood isn't here, I'm going to quote a famous person for him. When a true genius appears in the world, you may know him by this sign, that the dunces are all in confederacy against him.
That's a good point.
That was great.
Thank you.
And that is perfect.
I'd give you a slow clap if I didn't want to wake up everyone in the house.
You can use your wings. They're soft enough. And I believe this calls for another drink.
All right, guys. I hope you liked this little this discussion video that we had about Paul K. For Loud and Styles, that'd be Realm Wars, and that'd be TheMysteryOvenThing.
Sure.
And instead of ending like I usually end, I'm just gonna say this: time is on my